news.
Which should I start with? Let's start with the bad news. We've got unsettled conditions potentially for today and into tomorrow. We've got cold air aloft, and we've got this upper level trough that's kind of sitting over the lower Great Lakes. By Thursday and into Friday, we do clear out. Saturday and Sunday, unfortunately, we do have a bit of unstableness moving in through southern Ontario. We've got another low. It's going to bring us the risk of a few isolated showers and possibly some thunderstorms. Now, I do want to mention that that map is probably picking up a lot of the humidity. See, we do have scattered showers possibly, but it's not going to be a washout of a weekend. And then on Monday, we're looking at 24 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. Yeah, it's a water fountain. Gorgeous start to the day, if you don't mind cool temperatures. We are seeing sunshine.
Yeah, it's been a cool month.
We actually have yet to hit 30 degrees, and it doesn't look like we're going to. We're into August by this weekend, and this is how many days we've had of 30 in Toronto.
Yeah, and you know,
0.
We did tell you this early on in the spring because
We
all the
warned
lakes
you.
were frozen. The lakes were frozen. We were surrounded by ice, and that's why it's been cooler.
Yeah, much, much cooler, below our seasonal average, 30 degrees. And it would happen to me when I was pregnant, 9 months pregnant. And I remember that summer well. We are nowhere near that heat this year. So if you love the coolish conditions, then this summer has been for you. I will have all of your long range details, including the long weekend forecast. But first, here's Tom.
Emily?
Well, not bad. We do have the risk of a few isolated showers today and into tomorrow because of that cold air aloft and that trough that's just sitting over the lower Great Lakes. But by Thursday and into Friday, we are going to clear out. We'll see some sunshine. Saturday, unfortunately, we do have this map picking up on a lot of the humidity. So I think we are going to have some scattered showers, but I certainly don't think that the weekend is going to be a complete washout. We're going to warm up. We're going to see a lot of humidity enter back into the lower Great Lakes. By Saturday, it's going to feel like 30. Sunday, feeling like 31. There's that risk of a few isolated showers, but then we dry out nicely for the holiday Monday. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. It has been a cooler than average couple of days. Yesterday, we only hit up 21.8. That's what we got up to. Pearson, 21 degrees. Today is going to be very cool as well. Now, looking at these temperatures, you're thinking, okay, that's below our seasonal average. We should be closer to 27. And at this time of year, we generally hit 30 degrees. Well, lately, we haven't done that pretty much at all. So take a look at this. As of July 28th, we've actually only had 4 days this summer. Now, we're talking about meteorological summer, so this starts from May. We've only had 4 days above 30. 0 in July, by the way. These days have become in through May and June. In 2013, we hit 13 days. 2012, we had 25 days over 30 degrees. Keep in mind, that was the year that I was pregnant with my daughter in July. Yeah, I remember that year well. Hot in through Hamilton as well as in through Barrie. So far, Barrie hasn't hit 30 at all this summer. So it's been unseasonably cool. Grand Bend has now confirmed that it was an EF1 tornado that touched down on Sunday. The winds were gusting between 155 and 175. The path length was about 5 kilometers and the damage width about 500 meters. So they're going to be cleaning up for a couple of days. We've showed you some of the video of the trees falling down on the homes. Devastation for a couple of people. In through southern Ontario, we saw a lot of rain over the weekend, some areas more than others. In through Toronto, 34 millimeters, where in Hamilton, 73 millimeters fell. Got more active weather on the way for today. The thunderstorm risk is going to stay to our north and to our south, but throughout the day tomorrow, we are going to see some unsettled conditions move in around the lower Great Lakes. We'll talk about the long range. We'll get you into the weekend coming up in just a few moments, but first I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds for an update on your morning commute. Priceless or cold?
It'd be a little chilly. The water temperature's actually dropped a little bit, and it hasn't got overly warm.
No,
in a
you
lot
can
of
get
locations.
hypothermia.
Yeah, so you got to be careful. And you
Honestly.
may see water spouts today too, in a lot of the Great Lakes. If you're out and about, you may see them.
Yeah, conditions are certainly favorable with all that cold air aloft and that trough sitting over the lower Great Lakes. A lot of viewers have been really great about sending us all their viewer video. Monday, some areas saw over 100 millimeters, others closer to 40. So big difference throughout thunderstorm activity. We'll talk about the long range. We'll get you right into the long weekend, but first I'm going to turn it over to Tom for an update on your commute. Doesn't look too bad. I'm thinking, 70-30, really. 30% not so great weather, but 70% decent conditions. Today and into tomorrow, we do have the risk for a few isolated showers, possibly even some thunderstorms tomorrow because we have this trough hanging over the lower Great Lakes. But by Thursday and into Friday, things look much better. We dry out. We've got lots of sunshine in the forecast. For the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we do have a new low developing, and this is going to give us the risk of a few isolated showers. But I think it's really picking up the humidity on the map, and temperatures are going to be warming. We're going to be into the mid-20s, feeling like the low 30s. Not bad. I give it about a 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. We've got the risk of isolated showers today and into tomorrow just because of that cold air aloft and that trough sitting over the lower Great Lakes. By tomorrow, we can see some isolated thunderstorms, and then Thursday, things really start to clear out. So Thursday, Friday, good days. Saturday, Sunday, because of a new low, I think this map is picking up on a lot of humidity within the area. It is going to feel closer to 30 by the weekend, so I think that's what's going to help kind of fuel the fire when it comes to these isolated showers. But for the most part, we're looking pretty good. It's not going to be a complete washout. We are going to see some breaks, and it is going to feel much warmer throughout the GTA.
So I'm going to sing all by myself. Don't want to be. Okay, back to you guys. Enough singing.
He goes to Elvis. He goes to Elvis Fest, right?
Oh, yeah. How was that?
It was funny. It was funny. And Kev was singing away. So that has given him license to break into song.
Oh, whenever he feels like it.
Whenever he feels like it.
Oh.
So you just never know what you're going to
Well,
get.
we'll let the viewers determine how long that's going to last
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
Okay, well, it has been confirmed it was an EF1 tornado through Grand Bend that caused this damage over the weekend. It was intense. It's going to take a couple people a few days to clean up after this. Yesterday, confirmed EF1 tornado did, in fact, touch down. Severe weather down in the States as well. We'll talk about that coming up in your extended force of nature. And the long weekend, the August long weekend is coming up. We've got the full forecast details in just a moment, but first, here's Tom with traffic. Not too bad. Things are going to get a little unsettled here and there, but for the most part, not a washout. We've got showers expected today and possibly even throughout the day tomorrow with the risk of a few isolated thunderstorms thanks to this upper level low trough hanging out over the lower Great Lakes. We've got the chance of some isolated showers for Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday, but for Thursday and Friday, things look good. So if this is your week for vacation, I love it when our forecast gets updated. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. Thursday, yes, 22. Friday, we could see some isolated thunderstorms because our heat and humidity is going to be bumping up, and that's going to be the trend pretty much all weekend long. Not a washout, but we could see some active weather. Planet of the Geese is what he said.
Planet of the Geese. Could be a new movie.
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Well, it is a cool start to the day. You certainly need a jacket. I had a jacket on. I did not turn the heat on in my car today.
No, well, that's good.
I turned my seat warmer on, though.
Well, you know what? It was a little bit brisk. I'll give you that.
Absolutely. It's still brisk. Kevin's still wearing his jacket.
I know. What happened to summer?
Well, we're below seasonal. We should be 27. We're barely hitting the low 20s, and that trend continues right into the long weekend.
It's not good.
No, it's not good. But if you don't love the heat and humidity, people are loving this type of weather.
Well, I mean, a lot of people suffer. And I would think it probably has been better from an allergy perspective, too, for a lot of people.
I don't know. My
Cooler
husband's
weather.
still sneezing like crazy.
Does he? Is he?
No,
Okay. Maybe
I
not.
don't know. It makes a difference.
I'm thankful don't have to worry about that.
Me neither. 55 to 175 kilometers an hour. So a few people have a few days to clean up the mess. We've got your long-range forecast details on the way, but first, here's Tom with traffic.
Range.
Thanks, Tom. Okay, well, Wednesday, we do have the risk for some showers and some isolated thunderstorms, just that trough that's hanging out over the lower Great Lakes. Thursday's probably our driest day, and then we have the risk Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for some isolated showers and possibly even some thunderstorm activity. So like I said, Thursday looks like our best day, 22 degrees, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all sorts of unsettledness moving through the area. It's not going to be a complete washout. Do not cancel your outdoor plans. Just be prepared for a little bit of active weather here and there. Everybody's concerned about the long weekend and what to expect weather-wise. The good news is that temperatures are going to be warming up. The bad news is that we could see some unsettled conditions. The heat and humidity certainly going to be playing a factor in the risk of showers and possibly some isolated thunderstorms. Today and into tomorrow, we've got cold air aloft and a trough moving over the lower Great Lakes. That's what could give us some rainfall. But for Thursday and Friday, we do clear out. We'll see more sunshine. And then Saturday and Sunday, new low moves in. I think this is picking up on a lot of the humidity, so we may see some showers, maybe a little bit unsettled for both Saturday and Sunday. But for the holiday Monday, we dry out and temperatures do start to warm up. It's going to feel warm and sticky. It's a cool start to the day on this Tuesday, July the 29th. I'm Emily Vukovic. Kevin Yard's joining us up in beautiful Barrie, Ontario, where it is a cool start to the day. Kevin, I noticed you haven't taken your jacket off all morning. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, great event on the weekend in Barrie. We have got the chance of isolated showers, possibly even some thunderstorms throughout the day today and into tomorrow. Tomorrow being the bigger thunderstorm risk. Today, our risk is going to stay to the north of us, north of Barrie, and down towards the South Grand Bend. Unfortunately, in line for some isolated non-severe thunderstorms. Tomorrow moves into the GTA.
This weather segment.
Good morning. It's Tuesday. It is the 29th of July. I'm Emily Vukovic. Cool start to the day. Kevin Yard joins us up in Barrie, Ontario. And Kevin, still, you have got that jacket on today. We do have the risk for water spouts today on all the Great Lakes. So just keep that in mind if you are heading out. Be cautious. Kind of conditions are ripe with that cold air aloft and that trough lingering over the lower Great Lakes. Now, we do have a low in place for today and into tomorrow. We could see some isolated thunderstorms moving through. Thursday looks okay. Friday, we are going to see the potential for some isolated thunderstorms, and the risk continues through both Saturday and Sunday. And even into Monday, we may see some unsettled conditions through much of the GTA. Go to
Work.com.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, July the 29th. I'm Emily Vukovic. It has been a fairly fresh start to the day. Kevin Yard's not minding it. He is in beautiful Barrie, Ontario. And Kevin, what are you up to this morning?
Well, it is still quite cool.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, it has been a fairly cool summer. We haven't seen a day above 30 or at 30 in the city of Toronto in the month of July. We have picked up about 4 days in, May and June, but July, nope, 0. And I don't think we're going to get there. I'll take a look at our long range in just a moment. But first, let's take a look at how things are going to play out for the next couple of days. For tomorrow, we do have the risk of a few isolated showers and thunderstorms. Thursday is pretty much our driest day of the week. And then we do have that risk again for Friday for some showers and possibly some thunderstorms. Saturday and Sunday, we are going to see the risk for some unsettled conditions. Even into Monday, we may see a few showers. The thunderstorm risk for today is north and south of the city. Unfortunately, Grand Bend, who just confirmed an EF1 tornado, is in line for a few thunderstorms today. In through Barrie, Toronto, and Hamilton, that's when the risk moves closer to us throughout the day tomorrow. We are going to be seeing cooler than seasonal temperatures for the next few days. By Wednesday, we're looking at 21, Thursday, 22. The heat and the humidity start to build back in for Friday, so we do have the risk for a few isolated showers, possibly even some thunderstorms. And then Saturday, Sunday, we do have showers in the forecast, but it's going to feel a lot warmer. It's actually going to feel like the low 30s when you factor in the humidity. And I think the map is picking up on a lot of that humidity as well. And you can see some of the damage and destruction from Sunday's thunderstorms as well. Now, we do have some active weather on the way. Today, we've got the risk of a few isolated showers. And tomorrow, we do have the risk for some thunderstorms. The heat and the humidity will start to build back in for the weekend. The long weekend. We've got a break Thursday and Friday. Things look pretty good. We're going to see lots of sunshine. But by Saturday and into Sunday, a new system starts to approach. And I think this map is picking up a lot of the humidity, but I would not rule out scattered showers for both Saturday and Sunday. We do have, right now as it stands, some unsettled weather on the way. So 24 degrees for both Saturday and Sunday, but feeling like the low 30s. Until then, we're still going to be below our seasonal average. We should be closer to 27 degrees for this time of year, and we've been nowhere near that yesterday, and we're going to be nowhere near that today or tomorrow, only seeing a daytime high of 22. It's Tuesday, it is July the 29th, and it is a very fresh start to the morning. Kevin Yard is in Barrie with his jacket on. Kevin, it's a little chilly out there, isn't it? Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, we do have that risk today, and even into tomorrow, we could see some isolated thunderstorms. Thursday looks as though it's going to be a fairly dry day, and then Friday, risk of showers and isolated thunderstorms moving in. Very similar story for the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. All 3 days, we could see some unsettled conditions, showers, potential for thunderstorms. Today, the risk stays further to the north and to the south of the GTA.
This weather segment.
Well, I'm finding that you're either loving this type of weather or you're really hating it. And joining us, meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum. I am one of the people that hate this. I would prefer to be over here than over here at this time of year.
Well, it certainly saves on air conditioning, great sleeping weather, but most people didn't want to see September weather during the final week of July.
Oh, see, and when you put it that way, it just makes it sound even worse. No, we certainly did not, and I'm not loving this cool pattern.
Now, and this is a very persistent pattern, pretty much locked in place for the rest of the week. Now, as we go into the weekend, the pattern's going to relax some, but it doesn't completely go away. You're going to see that Friday through Saturday and Sunday, all those days, we will see some sunshine. That's the good news. The bad news is we never completely shake that threat for isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms. So we do have the potential for an interruption. But again, most of the time, it will not be raining.
Okay, this is good news. So Friday, Saturday, and even into Sunday, temperatures getting closer to our seasonal value. We're not going to see an all-day rain. It's not going to be an all washout. Go to the cottage, have your soccer games. But we do have that risk Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday.
Right. Now, Monday's a little bit more of a tricky day in that it has potential to be the best day or the worst day.
Ooh.
Timing differences in the models on a front that could bring a more organized threat of showers and thunderstorms, so that may hold off till Tuesday. So definitely stay tuned.
All right. Well, our seasonal average for this time of year should be closer to 27. We're not seeing too many of those, so if you don't love the heat and humidity, these days are for you.
You're watching Better.
Today on the morning show, if you missed it, it has been confirmed. An EF1 tornado touchdown in Grand Bend, Ontario. Winds anywhere from 155 to 175 kilometers an hour. And since Kevin Yard went to the Elvis Festival in Collingwood, he feels the need to sing wherever he goes.
All by myself. Don't wanna be. Okay, back to you guys.
And meteorologist Dr. Doug Gillum talked to us about the long-awaited long weekend.
But most people didn't want to see September weather during the final week.
We'll have all those details for you tomorrow. Make sure you catch us between 5:30 and 9.